Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 of the Cobra engine build. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, I'd recommend that you do that first, just because that's where I describe my project and what I'm doing in my process for the build and for these videos. So check that out first. But otherwise, I'll just get started here. So since last time, what I've done was put in the camshaft. So I installed that, and there's a thrust plate or cam retainer that goes behind here. And then I put the timing set on. And I put that in just in a kind of a nominal position, because the custom camshaft that I have has got 4 degrees of advance ground into it. So just put that in kind of straight up. They call it dot to dot. But then I wanted to degree it to make sure it was in the right spot. So got my degree wheel and a pointer. Got the lifter in there, and then my dial indicator. So my process was, first I set up the dial indicator on to measure the top dead center of cylinder 1, and did that, and then marked on the wheel here where 0 was. So I got top dead center figured out first, and then went through the process with the intake valve to figure out the intake center line. And what I was going for was 110, but what I wound up getting was 107. So I figured it was worth making some adjustments to try to dial it in a little closer. So I had to take this off and change it up and put it back on. And I had to do that a couple times because I kind of messed up and did it backwards. So I had to do that a couple of times before I got it. But in the end, went through the process again, verified top dead center, and checked the intake center line, and it came out to 109.25. So in between 109 and 110, and I was going for 110. So that's pretty good. And then I went and verified the intake open and close events. So, and I got, it's supposed to be 42, I got 42 there. And for the intake open position, I got 2.5. So real close, real happy with how that all turned out. It took a couple times, but it was worth it because I learned that process and got it just right. So next up is going to be, taking off the instrumentation here, and then the next pieces to put on are going to be the oil slinger, and we've got a crank spacer, the front cover, and harmonic balancer. So those are going to be going on next. And then I'll come back and show you how that went and talk about the next steps from there. So thanks for watching. See you next time.